The Mukaab is Saudi Arabia's newest massive construction project. Inside this enormous cube, there would be room for 20 Empire State Buildings. The Saudi Authority is promoting it as an otherworldly vacation spot, complete with a holographic dome that whisks guests away to fantastical realms. But will the Mukaab actually be constructed? Or is this just a viral marketing ploy? When will it be open to the general public, if at all? Everything we know at this point will be discussed in this video. Saudi Arabia is a prosperous Middle Eastern nation, thanks in large part to its extensive oil reserves. However, Saudi Arabia desperately wants to reduce its reliance on this type of oil. They recognize the need to diversify their economy away from the substance, so they have begun announcing and constructing massive mega projects under the slogan Vision 2030. This new project will be constructed in Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia. The city of Riyadh is expanding at a rapid rate. 50 years ago, it was a small town with fewer than 500,000 residents. Today, it is the third largest city in all of the Middle East with a population of over 7 million. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman claims the Mukaab will be the largest modern downtown area in the world. It is anticipated that this new area will kickstart even more rapid development in Riyadh. More than 80 entertainment venues, a number of walking trails, a sizable museum, and this new enormous structure will be installed there. The Arabic word Mukaab means cube. The Najdi architectural style, which has been used by Saudis for centuries, served as inspiration for the cube exterior design. The stunning exterior will reflect the sunlight and become the cityscape's focal point. This cube size is absolutely massive. It will be a super tall skyscraper by definition, standing at 400 meters in height and would completely eclipse any other buildings on the skyline. For perspective, 20 Empire State Buildings would fit inside the structure. This cube has the potential to become the world's largest building, surpassing the size of even the Boeing Everett factory in Washington. It might be so large that 5 Boeing assembly lines could fit inside it. But what are they going to do with all that space? Entering the cube is meant to be a surreal experience. Visitors will be dwarfed by a massive dome housing a variety of virtual worlds, transporting guests to another dimension thanks to cutting-edge holographic technology. A spiral tower will rise from the dome's center. It is hoped that this tower will become a must-see attraction for visitors from all over the world. The tower and the dome will be enclosed by the massive cube, which will house restaurants, hotel rooms, observation decks, movie theaters, and more. Facilities will also fill the 4 corners of the cube in the form of skyscraper-like towers. Lawns, flower beds, trees, and a giant lake will populate the roof as well. But why have they chosen a cube as a design for this project? The architects have concluded that a cube is the optimal form for housing the cutting-edge technologies necessary to enhance the visitor's experience. It's debatable whether the skyscraper-like towers at each corner of the cube will be sufficient to support the largest roof in the world and the garden on top. The cube-like shape is also an attempt to give the Mukaab a more recognizable appearance. Having the Mukaab as a prominent landmark would make Riyadh stand out from other major cities around the world. The comparisons to the Eiffel Tower in Paris and the Statue of Liberty in New York are inevitable. People will think of Riyadh whenever they see a picture of the cube. So when will the Mukaab be constructed? Construction of the building has not yet begun, but it is expected to start in the coming months. The Saudi government has pledged to complete the project by 2030. When all is said and done, this will be the largest mega project ever undertaken. There is widespread skepticism among financial experts about the project's viability, however. No one can fathom how the Saudis will be able to afford yet another massive construction project. Getting investment from abroad is crucial. The Mukaab and other ambitious Saudi construction projects will require annual revenues of over $100 billion. They haven't even come close to that number yet. But if enough buzz is made, international financial backing could increase rapidly. However, we shouldn't necessarily count on that happening. Amnesty International has accused Vision 2030 of human rights violations, casting a shadow over the entire project and possibly discouraging foreign investors. However, even if Saudi Arabia is successful in raising the necessary funds, a much greater obstacle remains. Do we even have the technology to pull off such a massive undertaking? The holograms described in Mukaab's announcement are theoretical at this point. Even with the progress made by innovative firms like Lightfield Lab in recent years, holograms on the scale of the Mukaab's dome remain in the realm of science fiction. Let's not overlook the enormous lake that sits on top of the cube either. The pressure from many thousands of gallons of water inside the cube would require it to be built to extremely high standards and to be completely watertight. Leakage from the lake would have a catastrophic effect on the high-priced equipment lying directly below it. So, the cube is up against some serious opposition right off the bat. It might never get done if we don't have the resources to pay for it and the tools to make it happen. But there's a third choice. Perhaps one day the cube will be built, albeit in a scaled-down, less ambitious form, with its height reduced from 400 meters to 200 meters or less. At 100 meters, it would still be the tallest building of its kind anywhere in the world. It would be inferior to current designs, but it would be preferable to doing nothing. It's impossible to predict what will happen, but these next few years look exciting so far. When 2030 finally arrives, we may see the debut of such groundbreaking projects as the Mukaab and the Saudi government's other construction plans. What do you think? Do you believe we will see the Mukaab built by the year 2030? Thanks for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up and remember to subscribe for more.